Can we beat a double HP elite boss using only one single Paragon? And I know that it might sound scary, but actually I don't think this is gonna be difficult. Let me not eat my words. Let's actually play through this one. Let me show you guys the rules. So we cannot use the Ace Paragon, which is the strongest one, obviously. The boss health is at 108%. The boss speed is only been amped up a little bit by about 10%. And then look at this thing. The Paragon limit is set at 1. So only one single Paragon for this entire thing. Now this is gonna be fun. Now the reason why I'm saying that this might not be as difficult as it looks like on first glance is just because of the map that we're playing on. It's Sulphur Springs. Now Sulphur Springs is a very interesting map which has been made for bosses specifically. You can do pretty much whatever you want in this map, but there's one specific Paragon that goes really hard on that map, and it is the Dart Paragon. So if you have your Dart Paragon here on the side of this tiny little spot that was made specifically for it, all of the Juggernaut balls are gonna stay into the lower ground. They're gonna stay below the craters, and they're just gonna keep coming back and hitting whatever balloons there are on screen. Alright, so we're already leaking. I'm not a fan of this one, especially because we're gonna need the lives. So let's see how many lives we're gonna end up with. That's 65. Because we're gonna be buying some marketplaces, we will restore some of these lives, so I'm not exactly that worried, but let's use the ability. Let me check on the bank. 9.3. Okay, so the bank is full, so let's collect. Let's get the IMF loan. You would ideally want to deposit, but we actually need to defend versus these lead balloons in a second. And I was maybe even thinking, do we even get something like a trap or no? Let's actually skip on the trap because we're gonna be defending with the Dart Paragon, so you don't have to go that hard on the farming, I don't think, on this one. And now let's go like this. Let's upgrade this one to the 202, sell it, deposit the money, and then we do the exact same thing for this one actually as well. Alright, just doing some IMF Hopolis farming. I'm gonna try and get the village placement right because I don't have anything to guide myself with it. So let's have it like this. Let's collect, use the ability. It would be very good if we actually placed a couple of discount villages, so might as well do that. I'm gonna stop it too, honestly. Let's just stop it too, it's fine. Get the Monkeypolis, get the bigger radius as well, and then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and spam as many marketplaces as possible, and hopefully I got the placement right. Alright, so we actually have to drone it up for 36, it looks like. Let me just get the other village. Now this is gonna be really important. Can we fit a farm over here? Maybe we're gonna have to sell this village, but I like to keep it just for the discount, just for a second. Oh, we need to sell it. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Alright, so there we go. The placement seems to be fine on all of these marketplaces, and I think we can fit, why, yes, there we go. We can fit the farm on the left side, which means that this is a perfect placement. Alright, so now let's start thinking about defending this guy. So auto start is off. The first thing that came to mind was probably something like an elite defender sniper, just because it always works really well versus Lich. So let's have it here towards the side, as much to the side as possible actually, because we don't want him siphoning the buff. Let's get started and look at this guy. 54,000 HP. That's a lot of HP that this guy has, and he's kind of fast when you look at him. I think we want to hurry up a little bit actually. Let's buy the full auto. 14.7 for the elite defender, which means that we need to sell at least 3 of these guys. Let's keep the number at 2 actually. Let's make a little bit of cash first. Let's make about $7,000. This boss might get a little tricky, but I think it's time, guys. Let's sell both of these farms. Let's go like this. Set this guy on strong, and then the Lich Soul is going to be really important because it's going to be taking away lives, which is going to be proccing the elite defender passive ability. From what I'm looking, this is not looking like it's the fastest boss, right? Let's just see the Lich Soul. Yeah, there we go. We triggered the passive ability. We're taking care of the chain mobs, and the damage is kind of amping up while the ability is up. Yeah, let's try and leak as many balloons. This is not looking good, guys. Oh my god, the 200 HP. I told you guys. I said that this might not be that difficult of a boss, and look at what's happening. Let's leak some balloons to the back. Switch this guy to first immediately. Get it back on strong. Yeah, we need to do a little bit of a sniper micro, but I don't know. It might be possible with the elite defender, honestly, but you kind of want to control the leaks, I feel like. And this is getting a little bit tricky, so we can only afford to one more tick from the Lich Soul, and that is not good. So this is going to be the one, and it's going to leave us with 8 lives, I think. Yes, there we go. Oh, and we have another skull waiting for us. Wait a minute, where did I lose to? It was small balloons, wasn't it? But I think we actually have it. Let me retry last round because this looks really close. Okay, so back at it again. We're going to be left with 8 lives. I'm going to use the drones on this one actually, and let's have the drones help out a little bit. We prog the passive, and then let's switch this guy to first. Yeah, we clean out the small balloons, and then I'm going to keep the sniper on first. We need to have this round end. Oh, that's not gonna work though. Yeah, look at this thing. If we prog the Lich Soul, it's 14 lives. No, because I bought the central market thanks to the monkey knowledge. Oh, we actually might have this one. Okay, so this guy's gonna trigger 3 lives, and then we get the passive attack speed. Oh, this might be more than enough actually. Let's switch this guy to first. Oh my god, so close. No. I think we actually have it thanks to there's this monkey knowledge point, which makes marketplaces, central markets give you extra lives per round, and that actually came in clutch and saved us, gave us obviously enough lives. That is ridiculous the way that we popped this one. Oh my god, how often do you see something like that happen? That's crazy. That was very good. Okay, so let's sell the elite defender. Let's get our farming back. We do have a lot of cash actually. Let me place another marketplace. This one is, I'm actually not upgrading this one because as you guys can see, it's not in range of the village. So we're gonna make this one into the central market. And then right on time with Etienne's level 10, which we can use to intervene, but we're gonna need some more defenses versus the small balloons. So maybe we just get the, I don't know, like this dark monkey up. Honestly, do something like the 0. Oh, let's go like this. Let's get the dark monkey upgrade. UCAV about to come off cooldown. Man, this whole thing is just so close. Do we have it? I think we do. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we should have the money to sell all of these guys and afford the banana central on this round. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use the UCAV because I'm seeing some mobs, and this is round 54 because on 54 you have a bunch of ceramics and mobs as well. So let's sell all of them. I think we do have the money. Let's just kind of make sure we mark the spot so that we don't mess up the placement. Let's have this. I think this is gonna be our banana central guy. Oh, we're missing a little bit of cash actually. Let's sell this one as well. There we go. We get the money. So here's how I'm getting ready for the tier 2. I'm gonna be buying just a lot of these 0 to 3 marketplaces, and I'm gonna sell them for likely a mat. I want to have the mat like here in this empty spot in the range of the village as well. I'm gonna get the jungle jumps as well right now, and I'm just gonna place it. I think the money is about there, so we can sell all these marketplaces, get the mat, and then I think I'm just gonna play it smart, guys. Let's disconnect the NG so we don't proc the heal of Lich. I think we can actually do an overclock, at least one overclock on the mat, because Lich is kind of far away. So let's actually do it. Let's use the ability. Oh, look at this guy go. I don't even want to be buying an alchemist actually. Lich is kind of fast, and he is gonna start siphoning the buff if he comes in pretty close. So I think that's gonna be the only overclock that I'm gonna use actually. Let's try and attack the Lich Soul. Oh, we did lose a little bit of lives, which is interesting because the Lich Soul is actually getting beefier as well, it looks like. Let's actually go like this. Let me get the Dragon's Breath. Let's keep farming. I think I should lock this guy in place just for a second because I want to place in another farm. So kind of doing all things at once, guys. Make sure to farm and make sure to not fall behind on that aspect as well. Oh, wait a minute. I'm seeing some balloons in the back. Are we fine? I'm going to use the UCAV. Did I actually save it? I think we lost a little bit of lives there. I think that was a clutch UCAV. And that's a mess on screen, isn't it? Especially when a round like this is incoming, then you have to micro the mat as well. I'm really scared to overclock. I'm going to use the drones, and then when the Lich goes onto the left side, I am going to use one more overclock. Hopefully this is the last wave of 63 because I am going to use the mat ability now, which is going to get rid of Lich and the soul, at least this skull, right? Man, this is getting a little bit tricky with this extra HP. I mean, the usual towers are defending, but you need a little bit of extra work necessary to get the job done, it seems like. Alright, so last skull is all to start off. Yes, it is. I feel like we do have this one, although look at how much the boss actually made it through the map. I mean, it's about to go out, so like this double HP, well, it's 180% technically, but yeah, almost double. This is not a joke, guys, and we need to take this thing seriously. So you know, is the Dark Paragon gonna be enough? I'm going into a late game with the mindset that it is gonna be enough, but in reality, is it? I have absolutely no idea. We're just hoping, guys. We're hoping and praying that it's gonna be enough. Alright, so 78, and here's what I'm doing for the tier 3 boss. Now, I've placed a bunch of 4-0 farms, obviously, but I think I'm gonna stop here, guys. I was thinking of getting more Buccaneers to get some extra income going, but I don't think that we need to over farm just because it's only gonna be like one Paragon, guys. So let's take it slow. Lich is gonna appear in a second. I'm ready with the Dark Paragon. This is gonna be a test run for, I guess, the entirety of the event, but I'm just gonna do like, what is this gonna be, like in the 20s? I feel like something like that. Yeah, this is gonna be a 23. So is it 23? Oh my god. Yeah, of course it's gonna be enough. Look at this map, guys. You guys see the Juggernaut balls inside of the crater? Yeah, they're just to be fair, it's not like a degree 23 wouldn't have been enough versus like a tier 3 boss. Like you can defeat this guy with a degree 1 actually, but because this guy's HP is double hit all, like maybe let's just be a little bit more careful than usual, right? But it seems like a degree 23 is gonna be completely fine versus the tier 3. Now, is it gonna be fine versus the tier 4? It probably is, honestly. Not because it's gonna have that much damage, but because of these Juggernaut balls that you're gonna keep re-hitting the boss, and I feel like a 23 is gonna be fine as well. So there goes the tier 3. I'm gonna keep this guy on the field, and then I'm gonna be getting ready for the Paragon, actually for the tier 5, which is gonna have to be done through a lot of sacrifices. So let me just get with the, you know, the placing all these dark monkeys, the sacrificial towers, but at the same time I am gonna keep all of my farms because if there's like this small chance that the Dark Paragon doesn't work, we're probably gonna have to switch to something else. So let's just make sure we at least have, you know, the setup that's gonna help us do that. So 98 ending, 99 is gonna be a fast round. I placed some of these small towers that we're gonna be sacrificing later on, and then if this degree 23 is enough for the tier 4, I'm actually gonna sell it once we're done with the boss, and I want to buy the small tier 5 so that they can start getting some pops. So we can get a hard degree for the tier 5. But look at this guy, 8.6 million HP. Alright, so now this is going to be a test for the 23, right? Alright, I mean, that was the first call kind of fast. The second one is going to get triggered while Lich is still here towards the top side, but there are some really fast DDTs. So actually, the thing that's dealing with these DDTs and the summons are just these balls that got launched at the start, but they somehow found their way towards the bottom. And let's actually watch this next portion of the map, because this is where the Dark Paragon is going to be able to do the most amount of damage. I mean, these Juggernaut balls are not going up. Look at this thing. Everything's staying at the bottom, and just somehow magically a degree 23 Dart, which is the weakest Paragon in the game, is able to beat a double HP elite boss on the tier 4. Yeah, it just goes to show what the proper map does for you, right? Yeah, so a lot of small summons, but I feel like the Dark Paragon has this thing, right? I mean, I don't want to jinx it because the tier 5 is going to be a beast of its own. How much HP is the tier 5 going to have? Like 50 million or some ridiculous number like that? We healed a little bit, actually. That's due to the NG. Do we care, though? I don't think we do. I feel like we're just so close to the end that, yeah, he's even going to leave the range. It's completely fine. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be the last call, and a 23 is absolutely enough. Yup. I told you guys, this might be a deceivingly difficult boss because of the map. The map is perfect for the Dark Paragon, and this guy's just going to solo it, isn't it? Alright, that was a tier 4. Okay, so let's actually wait for this round to end and then sell the Dark Paragon, and I'm going to buy all the other tier 5s, although we do need to sell some towers because there's a tower limit. So I'm just going to sell these guys on the side. Let's buy our Crossbow Masters, and then I know that these Crossbow Masters are not going to be enough to defend like rounds 108 and stuff like that, so I just bought the Legend to the Knight here towards the back. We're going to sell this guy when the time comes, but he just like to secure the back lines before the tier 5 boss arrives. And as soon as we pop this last bad, the boss is going to appear, and then I'm going to buy the Paragon, which is, how much HP does this guy have, by the way? 43.2. That's insane. That's a lot of HP. Alright, so this is going to be the most difficult task for the Dark Paragon. Let's see what degree we get first. That's going to be a super high one. 68. Oh my god, this guy's a super high degree. Alright, so now is this going to be enough though? That's the question. Let's also get him some damage amplification towers. Go like this. I'm even going to get this guy, the Cripple Moab. We're going to stop at 2. I don't feel like using the glue. It's only +2, but these two guys should be fine. Alright, so 68 is a single Dark Paragon, is a single Paragon, like in general, going to be able to defeat a double HP boss. And so far, oh, the Lich Soul is actually ticking. Oh yeah, because when you get double HP on the boss, you actually get the Lich Soul getting buffed as well. So these Juggernaut balls, man, look at them go. Especially when you speed it up when you're playing on triple speed, it looks so cool actually. The damage seems to be doing well so far. We took down 3 skulls, but the Lich is going to exit the range of the Dark Paragon, so there's going to be a little bit of downtime with the damage. So let's move the super build like this. And something is, oh, this guy's actually stunning the, let's set the sniper to last because he's stunning the chain Moab, and until you pop the chain Moabs, you cannot damage the boss, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, look at this thing. So there's a little bit of downtime with the Dark Paragon, so the boss is actually going to cover such a big distance in which it's not going to get damaged. It's actually, it might be a problem. I don't want to say it is going to be a problem, but I don't know. We're not even halfway through with this boss. Actually, let's get ready for that just in case. So let me just place all these sacrificial Dark Monkeys. I'm not even counting them. I'm just placing them. Even if I buy like 30, that's going to be fine. The Lich is about to go outside the range of the Dark Paragon, and we have 2 skulls left. Oh, we have to rebuy it actually. Let's sell the Legend of the Knight. Let's get the tier 5 like this. Get the other tier 5s over here at the bottom. And is this, wait a minute, what am I missing? Am I missing a tier 5? What's the tier 5 that I'm missing? Oh, I haven't sold the Paragon up top. Okay, let's go like this. Max upgrades. What's the degree on this one now? It's a 60. I mean, the degree is decent, guys, honestly. Let's have the super build like this at the bottom. And is this gonna be enough? Is a single Dark Paragon gonna be enough? Guys, this is not looking like it's gonna be enough. Oh, wait a minute. The single Dark Paragon is not enough to deal with this boss, huh? Well, that's, I mean, it's super close to be fair, but we have to do something else, it seems like. Alright, I mean, let's do the thing that we're probably supposed to do, and that is get the True Sun God, or I should say the Vengeful True Sun God as well. This guy's not gonna be buffed like at all, but I think that this is what Ninja Q wants us to do, right? That should be about it. I mean, you could probably go for some other tier 5s if you wanted to, but I don't think anyone's gonna make a difference versus like a 43 million HP boss. I remember, we don't exactly need that much extra damage from this guy in the first place, from the VTSG. We only need like about 5 million, and that should be more than enough. Yeah, this is definitely going a lot better than last time. It's just, my question is, are we gonna have to rebuy the Dark Paragon here towards the bottom like we did last time? It seems to be going a lot faster this time though, so probably the answer is no. We're also starting to spawn these small sun avatars, which do a lot of damage. Actually, their projectiles, they look really cool. Look at these guys, the purple guys on the side. Yeah, the damage is definitely getting amped up, and the Lich Soul is no longer ticking, which means that the damage is a lot better than last time. And look, look at this thing. We are doing fine, guys. This is actually doing so much better than last time. Probably we should have bought the VTG at the start, but I really thought that a single Dart Paragon was going to be able to solo this thing. But yeah, to be honest, I feel like not that many of the other Paragons available to us are going to be able to do what the Dart Paragon is doing on this specific map versus this specific boss. I mean, Lich is going to leave the range of the Dart Paragon in a second. Oh, we're going to have to sell this guy, aren't we? Oh my god, I don't want to be doing this though. How much HP left? 6 milli? Yeah, we're going to have to sell it. Let's just... Oh my god, I'm buying a sniper. Let's just don't sell the sniper then. Go like this. No sacrificial towers, but we are going to just put as much money as possible. It's going to be a degree 56, I think I saw. Hopefully this is enough. Oh my god, does it have to be this close always? The dart damage is picking up, so hopefully the Lich Soul gets taken care of as fast as possible so we don't leak. If the Lich Soul leaks, you instantly lose, and there we go, we defeated it. And this is it, guys. The second the Lich makes a turn, it's going out from the exit, and it's gonna get close. Do we have this thing? 2 million HP. It's super close. He's starting to go out. 1 million, half a million HP. I think we have it. It's ridiculously close, but yes, we do get the pop. Oh my god, that was a little bit uncomfortable at the end, I'm gonna be honest. I thought that a single Dart Paragon was gonna be able to do it, and maybe a higher degree is gonna be able to do it, but we needed a little bit of extra help from this guy, which did 12 million pops. So 12 million pops is the extra amount of damage that you need. That actually turned out to be a very fun boss, guys, and I'm super happy that I played this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the boss as well, because that was kind of fun at the end. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.